Yeah, so basically it's 2 pounds of sugar, 2 1/4 pounds of chips, white chocolate, and then 3 pounds of butter. And I'm starting with 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. So there you have it. There's my recipe, folks. Don't be spreading it around on the internet now. Not only that, oh jeez, I gave you the recipe and a demonstration. Oy, oy, oy.
Well, there's the viewer appears to be D&J Clark.
D&J Clark. Hi, D&J Clark. I just hope none of my competition's watching this.
Ah.
No, I'm only kidding. I've actually given my recipe to a lot of people. And I have great relationships with a lot of the people that are, in my business.
True.
All right, so this is all bubbling up and scalding nice. So I'm just going to turn that heat off.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over so people at home can see a little closer.
It's all about the timing. I don't want to let it sit
timing
on there.
And also about the love.
Well, yeah. Gotta always have the love in there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Basically, I'm just mixing this smooth. It'll be done by the time you get set up.
I'm set.
It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but completely smooth. It's going to go in a nice warm bowl, which will continue the melting process. Okay.
Oh, okay. Question, how long have you been baking for, John?
Oh, mercy. I started when I was a young kid. My grandmother taught me to bake when I was a kid. But I've been baking professionally since 1984. 19, oh my gosh, 1984, that sounds like so long ago.
Yeah.
I started baking professionally when I went to Wamoco, which was when I was a junior in high school. So, and then my very first semester I got to do a wedding cake. My teacher, Mr. Luce, taught me how to do that.
Wow.
I had a real passion for it. Now, my grandmother was a farmer's wife, and she always baked cakes and cookies and pies for the neighbors and the family. And man, Christmas was always a big deal. So that's how that went. And then I went to Wamoco, but I had an uncle that owned the carriage house. And he made wedding cakes, and he put on parties, and he was all in the wedding business and everything. And he told me what that was like back years ago, and I just, I always had a fascination for it. I just thought of wedding cakes as beautiful works of art. I always enjoyed baking, and I certainly enjoyed eating baked goods. So I thought the whole thing was just a wonderment.
Oh yeah.
And learned how to make wedding cakes when I was, that's what basically that was what I went to school for,
Right.
That was the whole purpose of becoming a pastry chef, so that I could make wedding cakes. So, all right, so now I've got this pretty smooth. Start adding my butter here.
Oh, and in case you weren't aware, we do have a YouTube channel that John outputs weekly baking lessons, so you can see how he does some of the things he does. Yeah, and they're usually like 10 to 15 minute episodes, so it's not like you gotta sit there for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
You might, might have a project get broken up over the course of a couple of weeks, but if you look back, you can see a lot of what I do on there.
Yeah, I think I got, what, 60-some episodes up there already?
Are you kidding? We're up to that many?
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while, John.
Yeah. I've been baking a long time. It's just what I do,
Oh, I hear you.
Alright. Yeah, a lot of this just seems like it's repetitive, and, a lot of it is.
Right, but it's actually having a process, though.
Well, there's always a method, and also it's about the timing,
Oh, they wanted to know, they wanted to order a cake for a July 2023 graduation party. How soon should they contact you?
Oh, anytime, but by next spring.
Yeah, so by next spring would be good. Obviously, you can always call early. It's okay.
A month notice is great. At least a month. I mean, there's things that I can do, last minute, but those are small things. If you want to have, some big deal and something very planned out and something special and unique, then, give me a little time so that we can talk about it and then I can think about it before I do it. Most of the projects that I do in my mind about 100 times before I ever do it in cake. It's just what it is,
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, and the phone number for the bakery is 585-391-3891.
Yep. And really, giving me a call is the best way to get a hold of me. If I don't answer, just leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
All right, really, she said, thank you, excellent.
That's definitely the best way.
Yeah, John, he does it all. Cakes, pies, cookies, you name it.
All right, that. All right, now we'll go to my very special bachelor cake. Uh-huh.
So right now you're trying to basically get the butter incorporated, right?
Yes, and it's melting in.
Gotcha.
It's melting in.
Just takes time.
The heat from the bowl. There's a lot of heat in this bowl right now.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, one of the chunks of butter, got stuck on the top and everything else mixed in, then it probably would have a very difficult time of actually mixing in.
Gotcha.
Okay, so actually bring the bottom there, get all the way down. Alright. So this mixer here, Dan,
Yeah?
I only use for buttercream.
Oh, okay.
This is specifically my buttercream mixer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. My other mixer is the one that I'll do like small cookie doughs in.
Right.
The black one over there. Okay. Now basically I just want to let this,
Smooth out.
yeah. I might have to pull a little bit of it out. Put it in the microwave. We'll see. you do this, you don't want to bring the spatula lower than where the paddle hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's very important. You don't want the spatula, or you don't want the spatula to get hit with the paddle. You could pull it right in there.
Yeah.
The machine is a lot stronger than you think. It could snatch it right out of your hand, you know.
Yeah. And then if it's going fast like that, it could just wing.
Oh, it'll take your finger right off.
Oh.
Yeah, or it can crush your finger easily. I mean, if I stuck my finger in there and I hit that paddle would crush my finger.
Ouch.
You don't want that.
Very strong mixer.
I normally recommend to people that if they're not, well adversed with a mixer, that anytime you stick your hand or anything in the bowl, make sure it's off.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to unplug it, but definitely turn it off. Alright. This is just about there. See how that smoothed right out?
Yeah. Nice.
Just takes a little time,
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course, even with a hand mixer, you can still damage your hand if you get it in the wrong place,
Oh, heck yeah. Of course. Okay. All right. Stay right where you are.
Okay. I take it the sieve is to catch any solids.
You'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure there's parts that haven't broken up or whatever.
Yep. That's exactly what we're doing.
Okay. See, I have been learning from you.
Yeah. You want your buttercream to be smooth and pure.
There you go. Nice.
Alright. This is the bowl that I'll be using to ice with. Just set that off to the side a little bit. Now here.
Oh, look at all that. Oh, wow.
I don't want getting caught in my tip.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't want to be dragging that across the surface of a cake.
Right, because it'll make it all...
Those are chunks of sugar. So, voila. Alright, so that all goes through the sink. This goes to the fridge. Stay where you are.
Sure.
Okay. So now, you got all this lovely, loose, brand new buttercream. And I know from experience that if I take my cold buttercream from the cooler from my last batch, that I didn't use it all up, I can mix that in and I can turn it on and I can just start rolling. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right. So, that being said, I need this. That. Doug. It's all solid.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, very.
Let's see what that is. You might need to put it in the cooler for 5 minutes. Alright, let's get this going. See what happens. I don't know, this is awfully darn loose. It would be wise for me to put this in the cooler for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not quite there. There. Let's put it down below. There we go. Alright, so okay. Well, we should we need 5 minutes. Do you want it to stay on, or do you want to?
All right. All right, folks. We'll be back in a few minutes. So stay tuned for the next live.